I want to put the level even higher. I mean, you mentioned
really happy with the result, with the qualification.
Cristiano Ronaldo has fans all over the world, and if you think you love him, you have no idea how far fans will go to please him. This French football star Kylan Mbappe. Dude might not be as crazy as Garnacho, but Kylian has copied Ronaldo a number of times in his career, from copying CR7's boot brand to doing the Sue. These are 12 times Kylan Mbappe copied Cristiano Ronaldo. First in this video is the moment he did the knee slide celebration after an important Champions League goal. But before we see this, kindly smash the like and share buttons. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Ronaldo is known for celebrating with his Sue, but this celebration actually came much later in his career. Dude has done all types of celebrations, and one of them was a cold knee slide he pulled off after scoring his first goal in an El Clasico match. This was in 2011, well, 6 years later, between Monaco and Dortmund. After finding the back of the net in this big match, the only thing on his mind was to celebrate like his role model, and he went on his knees to give us a Ronaldo-like knee slide. CR7 isn't the only player who has celebrated with the knee slide. So you might want to argue that Mbappe's celebration wasn't linked to Ronaldo's, but this next goal celebration had Ronaldo written all over it.
I motivate myself and I win stuff during my career, and I play the most important clubs in the world.
PSG were up against Marseille, and Mbappe was looking like the next big thing after Neymar. The Marseille players knew this and were looking to get into his head. But Kylian doesn't just have good feet, he also has a good head. Dude finally got a shot planted into the left bottom corner and chose to do the crybaby celebration Ronaldo did when he scored in a match between Madrid and Osasuna. Mbappe might have a talent for copying Ronaldo's goal celebration. However, he's not just about CR7's goal celebration. We'll see more of that later. If Mbappe doing the crybaby celebration doesn't seem like copying Ronaldo to you, there is absolutely no doubt he copied the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner when he did Sue. He made his move in 2017 after scoring a goal for the French youth team. Hopefully, we get to see him do it in La Liga because, just like CR7 was heavily linked to Madrid before he finally put pen to paper for the Spanish Giants, Mbappe appears to be closing in on a move to Madrid.
I speak for myself. My self-talk most of the times is very, very, very positive. But sometimes, depend of the game.
It was tough because it's never easy to come and to win an away game, but it's what we did, and now we are ready for the next one.
If everything had gone according to plan, Mbappe's move to Madrid should have been history. But there was a lot of resistance, and he initially opted for a move. But dude has paid his dues in the French capital. And just like Ronaldo moved to Madrid after a great time at Manchester United, it appears Mbappe will be in the Spanish capital next season. Sadly, we don't know what number he will be wearing, as the number 7 jersey that he would have picked now belongs to Vinny Jr. But this wasn't a problem when he joined PSG. Mbappe has worn quite a number of jersey numbers since the start of his football career, but when he joined PSG, Dude decided to wear the number 7 jersey. He could have picked up just any jersey number, but then young Mbappe wanted to wear the same jersey number as his role model, and he picked the number 7, making him KM7. Sadly, this doesn't quite fit, as he wears a different number for the French national team. That's not a problem though, as football is a lot more than jersey numbers. As long as the goals are coming in, everyone is fine. Mbappe knows this well, and then that encouraged him to go for his 100th goal as a PSG player.
My job is to help the team and to score goals, to help offensively, defensively, and today I did a nice job.
You see, scoring his 100th goal for PSG was great, and that put Mbappe on the pedestal. But what actually got our attention was his celebration after hitting his 100th goal. If you have no idea what CR7 did after he scored the 100th goal for Manchester United, you would think Mbappe invented his 100th goal celebration. But that wasn't what he did. He simply repeated a move that Ronaldo had some years earlier. He decided to write 100 in the air, and Mbappe got his 100th goal for PSG against AS Monaco, which happens to be a club he has history with. But Monaco isn't the only club he shares some form of history with. Marseille is another. Mbappe might not have played for Marseille. However, he has to prove a point each time PSG faces Marseille, so he never fails to rise to the occasion. 2 years before celebrating the crybaby move, Mbappe scored a goal in a match against Marseille and celebrated with the Ronaldo shrug in an attempt to shut Marseille up. Interestingly, Ronaldo pulled the same move against Sporting Lisbon after several people questioned how good he was. Speaking of questions surrounding his abilities, Prime Ronaldo was an amazing player, there's no doubt about this, but for some reason he was accused of not doing well in the El Clasico. But all this changed in a 2011 Copa del Rey final, when he delivered an outstanding performance and crowned his efforts with a goal. He celebrated by closing his ear with a finger as a way of silencing his haters. Mbappe's quality has never been in doubt. However, for some reason, some folks consider him a little overhyped. Well, dude got a chance to silence his critics in 2018 when his team met Real Madrid, and he celebrated by closing his ear with his finger. Well, you too can silence your critics by subscribing to this channel if you've not done so yet. Mbappe is known for many things, but there is one skill he clearly lacks: an ability to score free kicks. The PSG star doesn't seem interested in becoming a free kick specialist like his role model. However, that doesn't mean he hasn't tried scoring free kicks in the past. In 2017, while still in Monaco, Mbappe scored a free kick against Dijon. No one saw this coming. However, into his Ronaldo mode and was able to find the back of the net. This free kick might not be the most mind-blowing, however it is very similar to Ronaldo's 2008 free kick for Manchester United against Portsmouth. This kick was so good the keeper had no chance of stopping it. Mbappe's free kick goal against Dijon is not the only time he's attempted to copy Ronaldo's free kick technique. He once attempted to score a goal with the knuckleball technique. Sadly, this didn't work. Mbappe probably would have gone on to become an expert at free kicks if his free kick attempt in a 2020 match between PSG and Montpellier had found the back of the net. Speaking of putting in work, Mbappe understands Ronaldo is different from most players because he is a natural and is immensely gifted. He knows talent can take him far, but perhaps not as far as one would want to go. So, just like Ronaldo, he has integrated a lot of strength exercises into his training routine, and so far this appears to be paying off. Although not everyone will notice this at the moment, Mbappe's performance at a 2022 World Cup was great, however that wasn't what got our attention. Mbappe scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final, and that cemented his place as a French football legend. But beyond the goals, we noticed his boots. He was wearing Nike shoes just like Ronaldo. Well, you might want to assume he started wearing Nike shoes in 2022, but this isn't quite the case. From the day he got the chance to choose a brand for his skits, Mbappe, just like his role model, he chose Nike, and he can say he has had a great journey with them so far. Well, that's all we can take in this video. Thanks for going all the way.